press to start. I don't know why it cut off my broadcast. I didn't want it to. I'm going to be playing, the Fortnite Battle Royale. Sniper shootout. Ooh, I kind of want to try that. This is, in a sense, a very interesting version.
This is you. Dude, you mean sliding?
What's it?
Let me know when you guys want to jump out.
People. I need a good. Bro, I'm running. People over here want mad. Keep going.
Good rush indeed.
Got somebody down, let's go. Somebody will trade it anyways. I'm resting. Alright, boss technically done. Anyway, what's you? Also people in the water. Got him. Took your shit off. But need bullets. What's to do that? He's dead anyways. Oh. Oh, it's like that. No bullets. I need them more than you do. You have net,
Ah, damn.
Oh, here, hold up. Dude, I need some bullets. I'm like, What are the eggs? This thing, right? Oh, behind you, John. Where's Trey at? I got to.
Thank you.
What are you doing, John?
I thought this was supposed to be a sniper version, not a... Oh! I'm dead. Don't go.
Hey, John.
Oh, hello again, Sergeant. I'll go solo mode for this one. So I'm playing, as if you couldn't tell, excuse me, Fortnite, the Battle Royale. And it's good to see you back again. I was kind of wondering there for a minute if anybody else would show up. Let's see, where do I want to drop? Let's drop here. So I'm not exactly that great of a player at this. Hell no. Hell no. I wish I could, but I know for a fact I'm not going to. I might make it to, I'll say 20, but I don't think I'll make it past that. Yeah, won once. Wow, congratulations. Yeah, this is, for me, this is an utter shit show. I am terrible at this game. Oh, get out of my way, car. Really? I'm hitting the wall? I'm actually quite surprised that I'm... Oh yeah, I can be. I'm actually surprised I landed inside the circle this time. Oh no, I don't want to build anything right here. Oh, sniper rifle, nice. Wait a minute. Nope. Thought I saw a head over there for a second. No, thank you. is my volume up well enough this time? I finally figured out how to do it. Where's... Oh, I'm still inside the circle. Okay. Awesome, thank you. Yeah, I had to do a few experiments to actually figure out what would sound at least somewhat decent in-game. That's pretty much what my last live stream, probably about an hour ago, was. Mostly me backtracking through Battlefield 1 to try and get my volume correct. God, I hate that sound. You can't even jump through the hole. Or at least I can't. Yeah, right behind me. Oh, I dropped my shotgun. I wasn't even paying attention to that. No, I don't see anybody down there. So, okay, so this is one of the things, the reason why I'm so bad at this game. I have gotten this sniper rifle, or this type of sniper rifle, probably 20 times now in this game. I've yet to actually hurt anybody with it, even shoot somebody with it. That terrible of an aim with it. You'd think with a sniper, you'd be fairly decent. You could get fairly decent with it. Let's see. Got a ways to go, but... Yeah, which that kind of surprised me when I first actually got into this game or first did it, that some of these rounds actually do have drop to them. This particular style of game is so kiddie or childish, I would imagine, even though the subject matter is not really that childish. It threw me because I honestly thought it would be a lot more of lot more of child physics where you, how do I put that? Yeah, you'd think it wouldn't. You'd think it'd be line of sight. Ready? So top 15, here we go. And I'm still not in the circle. I thought I was. Top 13, and I haven't even got one kill yet. I'm going the wrong way. I should look at my minimap a little bit better. Oh, yeah. Especially one of those bushes right there. They hide you really well. Oh, there's one person right there. Close. So I know I need to lead him a little bit more. Oh wow, that's going to shrink quite a bit more now, isn't it? I need to raise it up, and I need to lead him a little bit more by the looks of it. Where'd that shot come from? Oh, good lord. Okay, so I'm already in the circle. This is going to be fun. You know, I think I've never actually come across it, how people find those rocket launchers. I've never actually come across one. Yes, top 10. There you go. Thank you, go. So this is probably... To a point, I already knew that, yeah. And I find another key factor is the ability to build. My, whoops, my ability to build is incredibly poor because I can't think about building something and then while running away with or running towards somebody or something and then try and switch out to a gun to kill him with it. Wow, that's going to be a tiny, tiny area. So I'm pretty sure those are airdrops, right? Dang. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good one. Pretty good strategy. Damn. Building a front wall. Ah, I'm outside the circle. I almost forgot about that. Oh, hello. Yeah, you see me. But where do you see me from? Oh, you blocked it right as I was looking at you. Come on. I am surprised I've gotten this far. Incredibly surprised. What does that sound? Oh, that's that sound. Oh, no, go away. They use it as a launching pad? Is that what they did? Final 3, I don't think I'm gonna make this. that's where they're building. I honestly don't think they're shooting at me. And then there were two. I wish I had a grenade right now. I'm dead. I'm dead. Damn. That's the closest I think I've come. Yeah, that's kind of the nerve-wracking style of that. Yes, incredibly close. I do agree with that. And for a solo game, nonetheless. Well, let's get right back into it. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do it this time. Here we go again. Yeah, like some people haven't already made that joke. I think it sucks. I wish it was easier to travel down on the parachute or glider thing was a little bit quicker. Yeah, I'm in the top 90 already. Okay. Oh, I'm already running towards the circle this time. I don't want to fall down the map. Falling down the mountain hurts, and that's a pretty long fall. Okay. Sometimes I like going into these little campground-like things because they can produce some pretty good things like traps. That's... Uh-oh. lovely. This is gonna be skirt around the lake. And surprisingly, not a lot of people will go towards those small little areas. But then again, they don't produce, by the looks of it, produce that great of weapon coverage, as it were. Weapon drops. I didn't know there was a waterfall in this game. Nice and cinematic. And I hit the top 50. So I gotta ask, how many times have you had the circle or the final end game end here at the lake? I've only been in this for a little while. Oop. Where'd he go? Yeah, scars can be alright. I'm not a huge fan of them. But especially if they got a good scope on them. I think that's one of the things I don't like about this game that I do like about PUBG, the one time I've been able to play it. Is if you have a rifle, you can find a good scope for it. Now see, I know I'm just taking pot shots, but maybe I can drag him up here a little bit. Yay, one guy died for me. Yeah, a lot of people camp, I've noticed, camp out at the lake quite a bit. I don't want a pistol and I got gilded. They were following me over me following them. And she's getting shot at now too. Oh well. So I'm only level 11 at this game. I really only have been playing probably a grand total of 2 weeks. Oh, wrong one. So that game where I reached my 2-person, or down to final 2, that was only my second game playing in this stream, so I don't honestly believe I'm going to get much better than that. I might hit a couple top 20s. I might hit one top 10, hopefully. Pick it up. Thank you. we're way southern this time. Way south on the map. It's a playin', it's a playin', it's a playin'. I'll take here. I don't want to really wanna. Oh, there's somebody already here. Ah. And I died. Oh, how come he can fall and survive, but I couldn't? Ah! And off we go again. And I know there are several people out there that can. Favorite place to go? Oh boy, I don't even know the map entirely, let alone know how to. Eat shit, you dick. No, I have no. I don't even know the map well enough to actually know. I mean, I'll go around some of the bridges. Sometimes I like to sit around the lake. I haven't ever really even been to all the places on the map yet. I think I'll hit this place up. I've never been in this little forest area. Let's see what it has to offer. Yeah, it popped out and I couldn't even get my thing to sit on the... Oh, somebody's right here. Oh well. Get out of there before it comes back to haunt me. And there's nothing in there. Lovely. Campsite. Nope. It is kind of interesting to know that I can hurt people with the pickaxe, but I have been to the snobby place once before. Uh-oh. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. But that means he's already probably looted this area. Yeah, I have been to the Snobby Shores place once or twice, but I've gotten totally freaking murdered there. Yeah, I figured he'd already wiped this place out. Yeah, no kidding. Like I said, it's kind of interesting. I wonder if you can get upgrades for the pickaxe to actually do more damage. I think I see something here on this stand, so... I am gonna get murdered. Now, I will say this. I do quite like the shotgun. I've made more kills with the shotgun than pretty much anything else, but oh shoot, I got a long run ahead of me. Okay. That's quite surprising. I've never usually been that far away. Somebody's already firing. Yeah, I can understand that pretty well. I've seen a few of them where, like, if you have enough levels, you can upgrade your thing to a certain point. And I've seen a few of those where they look like they're highly dangerous. Like electrical arcs coming off it and all that. Pick up ammo. Smoke grenades. Boss is boss. If I were playing on the computer, I might be interested in that position at the moment, but as I don't have a computer next to me, I'll just have to remember. Oh boy, I'm way up on a hill. I don't want to die coming down it. Yeah, it might be. It would be something handy to... Oh, okay, didn't kill myself. Good. Yeah, it would be handy if sometimes you could get the axe to do a little bit more damage. Like, you'll notice when I was hitting people, I was only doing, um, like, 10 damage. I would have to swing and hit them like 10 times to get all 100 gone. Oh, shit, I hate that area. I have died really early in the game, more times at these 3 shelters than at anywhere else in the game. So I'm just going to leave it be. Something tells me this one's going to land somewhere, probably in here. I don't want to say in the middle now. The way it's shortening though, it'll be down here probably. Oh shit. He noticed me. I know he noticed me. Where'd he go? There he is. Tree to tree, dude. Yep. Nothing in here. Why'd I freaking... Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try if I can find him. He took off. Oh boy, and the circle's already closing again. And I was way off. Oh shit, I'm dying. I'm gonna die. Where'd he come from? Whoa. Oh boy. This is one hell of a place to be. Yeah, I think I want to get away from that area. In a sense, I hate that sound because it takes over the almost the entire sound of everything else around you. The lock-on of the whatever the hell those are called, the missile launchers, RPGs. Hey, I'm in the top 20 again. God, those keep coming closer and closer. Boy, howdy, those guys are having fun, aren't they? It looks like this area's already been looted, so I'm not going to go into that. Ah, shit, run. Ah, didn't even see him. Should have known he was coming up from behind me, but oh well. He/she. Thank you. Like I said, that was about in my prediction, the top 20 area. Yeah, so there's my basics right there. Top 10 5 times, top 25 12 times. I don't really go for the duos or the squads because I keep getting placed with people that were like way too young for me to really be able to play with. They just yell into their mic and it's like, oh my god, no. Every time I've tried to do a duo or a squad one, I've always been matched up with way young kids playing this game. I've never actually come across a match where I play it really like more advanced people. Yeah, interesting is a word for it. Not exactly the word I'd use, but interesting, yeah, sure. Um, what do I do for a living? I am actually a welder. I play with hot metal. Extremely hot metal. Even to the point where I've been crushed by metal as well. I have, where am I? Down here. I have had a 2,600-pound I-beam fall on my leg, crushing my muscle mass. I was lucky it didn't break my leg because of the way the thing came down. My bone was protected, but no, I don't want to go that way. I could do underwater welding. It would take some severe practice for me, but yeah, I could possibly do it. It would take some severe practice for me to get decent at it. I mean, I could probably sit down and do a few strings with a scuba tank, and I'd get the arc, but I wouldn't guarantee my work at that point. Yay, more logs. Ooh, a blue one. Yep, it is extremely dangerous. I have, let's see. I have, come across a few people who were injured quite severely. Salt rings. Doing underwater welding. Ooh, a scar, okay. No, is this a scar? No, I don't know what type of rifle this is offhand. As a side caution, I have seen people who do underwater welding. Oh, they're really close. Where are they? Freaking one-shot kill, really? Oh well. Yeah, I've heard stories of people going to underwater welding, let's see what, specific jobs like offshore oil rigs. And one of them that I heard that was quite interesting was he was down in the water and he felt a little nudge on his shoulder. He thought, oh, so a fish or something bumped me or something like that. He kept welding, he kept putting sticks in his welder and kept going. He was nudged again, this time a little bit harder, enough to falter what he was doing with his welding. backs off a little bit to kind of, and something clicks in his mind. He goes, "Oh, this is not a good situation." He turns around, and there are a squad or a pod of killer whales, orcas, just sitting there watching it. The way he describes it is like they were sitting there just one eye, like kind of sideways, how a boat would sit sideways to get more guns on a target. They were sitting sideways to see better what he was doing, kind of thing. He described it as being very much like a squad of teachers were looking over his shoulder, going, "Okay, so what are you doing? What are you doing? What's wrong? Why are you doing this down here?" It was kind of interesting. Underwater welding has many uses, and not all of them are in the oil industry, so you have to take it as it comes, kind of thing. Those dancing things are freaking weird. Boingy. Boingy. Ah, I missed it. But, yeah, pretty much almost every other type of welding I know how to do. I've had quite a bit of experience with pretty much every type. Where do I want to go? Here we go. Yeah, it sounds really cool, but it also, to me, sounds really freaking nerve-wracking. I mean, that would be one of the few things I wouldn't imagine I'd want to run into. I mean, oh, by far, yes, you do. Welding is an art form, but it's also it's very much a science, but it is an art form, I should say. Oh, crap, already? Yeah, you and me had the same idea. Oh, I'm just outside the ring already. Come on, leave the tunnel. It's a good saying in and of itself, but there are also times I would say that's incorrect, but as far as this goes, yeah. Are they shooting at me? Nah. They don't know I'm up here yet. Okay, abandoned houses. Let's see what you got. Probably absolutely jack diddly squat. Well, it's a gun. A gun and nothing else. Boarded up if you didn't have anything in there. Oh, shit. threw a grenade. Damn. Ooh, a purple pistol. Well, at least I wouldn't die. I would have died anyway, because he would have chased me afterwards. So here's the thing I found out. I'm going to try, excuse me, I tried moving from one game to the next without interrupting the broadcast, and unfortunately didn't do it. The moment I tried to go into the next game like this one, it immediately cuts my broadcast. So I was hopefully gonna do multiple games, but it didn't turn out too so well. So I have one broadcast of about 2 hours of Battlefield 1, and so far I've got about an hour of this. I would like to move over to Battlefront 2 just for a little while, just because I think it's nice to be have variety, as it were. I think the only place you'll ever see them do the dances is in the startup screen. I don't think you'll ever see dances being done in main game. Let's try. A lot of people here. Okay, I wish this kite would get down faster, just dropping. Oh goody, logs. Exactly what I wanted. So how's this for a Fortnite game tale? The very first Fortnite game I ever played, the very first weapon I found was a sniper rifle. It was on the other side of this lake. I didn't get even one shot off. I was shot in the back right after I landed. What is that? Heavy bolts. Another chest up here? Place to do it at. I didn't want to do it right there. Oh, okay. Oh wow, I'm already way inside the circle. coolest thing? Um, that would depend on what you determine as cool as in the temperature cool, or cool as in the like wow factor. Why do I have a bush? Is that supposed to be a ghillie suit kind of thing? Okay, I'm really close to the center of this. Um, coolest looking. Wow, that's. The coolest looking thing, I guess, would be I welded on the strut. Well, at the time, that wasn't really that cool. The idea that what I was looking at, or what I was welding on, wasn't really cool. It was just a set of I-beams. When everything was finally said and done, and they built the structure, I had built a parts of a stadium in Salt Lake City, Utah, called Rio Tinto Stadium. They do, if I remember right, they do the soccer games there for their Major League Soccer game team that they have there. At least that would be my wow factor type of thing. I'm not sure how cool that is to other people. Ooh, more shield. Oh, you gotta be joking. Hell no. Why the hell do I have a bush? Okay. I freaking go around. Oh, it's a ghillie suit. Lovely. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool at the time. A walking bush. This is gonna be, yeah, this isn't gonna be conspicuous at all. Yeah, at the time I thought it was pretty cool. Being able to say I helped build a big stadium. I also know that I've helped build several, like, casinos in, not Vegas, where was it? I think it was British Columbia, Canada, somewhere up there. Um, I've done a few blast furnaces for Saudi Arabia. Those ones are kind of cool because they were so big and flat that they had to use two set trucks to. Oh yeah, just act natural. That's what a bush is, natural. Right, gotcha. They had to use two set trucks to take that. Oh, I can't go out into the water in a bush. To move the blast walls to a to the coast, and then they had to use a oh shit. I thought it was in front of me. Shit. I misplaced where that was coming from completely. You suck. Booty Bandit Sama. Really? Wow, what a hell of a name that is. I can try to pick up something like that. I'm not totally dense, I would imagine. Yay, some reward of some type. Like, yeah, and they had to put the blast furnace walls onto an aircraft carrier for the United States Navy and ship it over to Saudi Arabia to get to be put in place. I thought that was kind of the idea that it had to be put on a aircraft carrier because no other ship of the time could take them. That is what I thought was cool. Not necessarily the blast furnace walls themselves. That was kind of, in a sense, boring. I can't believe they have stuff like ghillie suits in this game. That's funny. Yes, it is. They're used to create a lot of electricity, usually. And unfortunately, a lot of the coal that is burnt in a blast furnace like that is really dirty. So dirty that it doesn't pass its oh, don't you go in that house. Don't. You suck. I'm gonna be shot out of the air. Oh, there's already somebody over here too. Oh, I didn't land on it. Crap. All that for ammo. The biggest project I've ever done as well is, ooh, a nice little hideaway. Oh shit, somebody's here. Yeah, see y'all later. Whoever has to leave, man. I have no problem with that. What the hell kind of gun is that? You as well. Um, just for happenstance, I will be saying I'm not going to be watching the Super Bowl. It's not really on my priority of things to watch. Have a nice night. I predicted that a little bit quicker than I should have. Um, I I don't uh, I don't honestly know who's going to win. If I take the idea of history, I think the Patriots will probably take it. But if I don't know. I honestly don't. And you know what? I think I'm going to call this particular game a night. So I'm going to switch over to another game now. See if it'll allow me to.